Yeah, I gotta just let it out sometimes. Hi everyone, Henriello here, welcome back. Right now I'm getting ready to watch Good Will Hunting. And we have some names in there like Matt Damon, Ben Affleck, Robin Williams. So I'm really looking forward to this movie. I'm actually going to this movie blind. I have not read any summaries or what the movie is about. But based on what it's saying here, it's about a professor who discovers a math genius and a therapist who helps this genius to confront the demons that are holding him back. Now, speaking of mental demons, I'm sure we all have our own mental demons. Perhaps it's a trauma from our childhood, or maybe it's a regret on a past decision that we've made, or maybe it's something as simple as procrastination, which I do often, procrastinate a lot. And sometimes I just question life. Have you ever questioned life before? Like, what is life? Like, what am I doing here? Recently, a lot of things have happened which made me realize more and more that life is short. So I'm very grateful that I'm still alive. I'm very grateful that I'm still in good health, although it's kind of stressful sometimes. But I mean, you can't avoid stress, so you gotta learn to manage that stress, which is something I'm still learning how to do. What I find helpful is to just take things one step at a time, take it one day at a time, as it comes. Who knows, maybe through this movie, the therapist in this movie may teach me some ways how to get back up when you're feeling down at times. So yeah, I'm looking forward to the therapist's advice in this movie. Maybe I'll learn a thing or two. Okay, I'm ready. It's a very interesting title, by the way, Good Will Hunting. I mean, I assume Will is a person's name. Otherwise, they would be combined, Good Will Hunting. So imagine hunting for goodwill, right? I don't know what I'm saying. Anyways, let's start. Oh man, math. Looking at all those symbols, sine, cos, X, Y. I'll just stick to plus, minus, division, and multiplication. Thank you very much. That's a young Matt Damon. Well, you can just stop the car like that. How's any other car gonna get past? The story is written by Matt Damon and Ben Affleck themselves.
I also put an advanced Fourier system on the main hallway chalkboard.
No idea what he's saying. Oh, that's a lot of water. Is his name actually Bob? That's what the uniform says. Is that Ben Affleck? I haven't recognized him.
Plus, it's like 5 to 2 Morgan ends up marrying her, you know what I mean? There's only so many times you can bang your friend's future wife.
What? Oh, he's trying to solve the equation on the blackboard.
Which one will it be?
Find out what?
Who proved the theorem?
Wait, he did it so fast? I have no idea what I'm looking at.
Well, this is correct.
Cool.
Nimish?
No way.
Good thing no one tries to take the credit.
I know what you ordered. I was there. So give me my fucking sandwich. You mean your sandwich?
He's driving.
All right, well, give me your fucking 16 cents that you got on you now. We'll put your fucking sandwich on later.
16 cents for a burger. That's very, very cheap.
Come on, it's me. It's me, Will. Remember we went to kindergarten together.
What? Why did he suddenly start a fight? Because they were harassing a girl? Or because he has a grudge? Oh, that slow-mo punch. Yeah, this is probably revenge from kindergarten.
Whoa.
Oh.
So without further ado, come forward, silent rogue, and receive thy prize.
At least they're all honest. No one's trying to take the credit.
And there is a problem on the board right now that took us more than 2 years to prove.
2 years? No way, is he solving the next equation already? What is he drawing?
That's people's work. You can't graffiti here. Don't you walk away from me.
Hey, fuck you.
Of course, he straight away assumes that he's graffitiing.
Looks right.
Looks right. Damn, they took 2 years to solve that, and all it took was what, 5 minutes?
Bro, how many times are you gonna be to get fired from that job?
He got fired?
And you're going to be talking about how the economies of Virginia and Pennsylvania were entrepreneurial and capitalist way back in
He knows history too.
pre-revolutionary utopia and the capital forming effects of military mobilization.
I agree, absolutely, 100%.
You got that from Vickers. Work in Essex County, page 98, right?
Oh, does he have photographic memory? That's impressive.
I'm into a bar, you read some obscure.
You're going to come up with the fact that there are two certainties in life.
Taxes and
One,
death.
don't do that.
Okay.
Wicked smart.
I can tell.
This fucking place, you run into a Barney, huh?
I was just thinking he almost looks like Barney from How I Met Your Mother.
Gotta get up early and waste some more money on my overpriced education.
Brains get the smart go. Skylar reminds me of Heroes, you know, the villain.
Well, I got a number. How do you like them apples?
So he's there to show off.
This is Professor Lambeau.
This is Professor Hayes.
Tom, please.
Got this job through his PO, you can call him.
P.O.?
Yeah, parole officer.
Oh, his name is Will Hunting. Good Will Hunting.
Joke. January 95, impersonating an officer. Mayhem. Theft. $50,000 bail.
Whoa, $50,000.
It's the ugly, obnoxious, toothless loser who got hammered and wouldn't leave you alone all night.
Oh, Will. I was wondering if he'd call me.
Yes, calling you from jail.
But under two conditions.
What are those?
First condition is that you meet with me every week.
How did he have that in his pocket?
All right, I'll do the math, but I'm not going to meet with any fucking therapist.
It's better than spending that time in jail, isn't it?
You can't argue with that. He never got a chance to shine before. After all, he was abused with his foster parents. Seems like Lambeau's treating him like his own son.
No more shenanigans, no more tomfoolery, no more ballyhoo.
Ballyhoo.
I know.
Knowing and doing is different.
Boom, boom, you know, you start dancing.
Boom, boom,
just-
boom, yes.
You're just mirroring him.
I don't care if you putt from the rough.
What are you putting from the rough? What on earth are you talking about?
He turned it all back on the therapist.
Something's in my room. What is it?
Hypnosis?
Make a lot of love before the sun goes down.
Yeah, he's faking it. I mean, you can't forcefully hypnotize someone.
Well, there is someone.
Who is he?
Oh, is it Robin Williams?
Trust.
Hey, it is.
Trust is life.
Wow.
That's deep. Very deep.
And there's really no point for them being in therapy. You're going to get them to sleep with you, and that should be the goal of any good therapist.
Yeah, Will doesn't trust anyone.
We're talking about Freud.
Ah, Sigmund Freud. Why he did enough cocaine to kill a small horse?
I think I got something interesting for you.
What? You have to have blood in urine? What's up? When he shrinks, you go 2 before me.
5.
5. Whoa.
You too, Jerry.
Yeah, of course.
Work the magic, Robin. Or Sean.
Hey, whatever blows your hair back.
Yeah. I've got my hair left.
Haven't got much hair left.
Shoving that cigarette up your ass would probably be healthier for you.
You ever heard the saying, any port in a storm?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe that means you. Maybe you married the wrong woman.
Maybe you should watch your mouth.
His wife passed away. Nancy, right?
If you ever disrespect my wife again, I will end you. I will fucking end you.
Okay.
You're asking a therapist if he's okay.
Thursday, 4 o'clock. Make sure the kid's here.
Thanks.
He's not giving up on him. Even though Will hurt him. Yeah, when your life feels like a whole storm and you're just trying to keep the boat afloat.
Thank you very much. Just beautiful. Yes, I always wanted that blue eyeshadow.
Those are fake eyes.
You know, I figured out at the end, my brain's gonna be worth $250,000.
Oh, come on, it's worth more than that.
Well, I was gonna, you know, experiment on you for anatomy class first, obviously.
In that case, that's fine.
I think I got some of your pickle.
Come with me.
Let's take this outside. Get some fresh air.
If I asked you about art, you'd probably give me the skinny on every art book ever written. I bet you can't tell me what it smells like in the Sistine Chapel.
I can't tell you either.
You've never actually stood there and looked up at that beautiful ceiling. You've never held your best friend's head in your lap and watched him gasp his last breath looking to you for help.
No, he's been in war.
To have that love for her be there forever, through anything, through cancer. You don't know about real loss, because that only occurs when you love something more than you love yourself. Do you think I'd know the first thing about how hard your life has been, how you feel, who you are, because I read Oliver Twist? Unless you want to talk about you, who you are, you're terrified of what you might say.
Of what you might feel, to be vulnerable. Yeah, I guess Will is afraid of getting hurt if he opens up, because he's been hurt his whole life. It's really tough when you can't open up to people about who you really are. I mean, having such friends probably doesn't help either, because if he opens up, they'll just make fun of him and stuff. Well, what are they doing? Those bricks will break.
You didn't bring the number?
No, it was your mother's 900 number. I just ran out of cards.
I just got off of yours.
Oh.
No smoking.
Oh, now he follows the rules. I mean, he doesn't smoke because he asked him to. I guess he's got a form of respect for Sean now.
Just sat there counting the seconds until the session was over.
He's not ready.
Prove to me he doesn't have to talk to me if he doesn't want to.
Some kind of staring contest between two kids from the old neighborhood?
I wrote it down. It's simpler this way.
No, I remember that kind of projector. My school used it before. I mean, it's probably still in use now.
Get lucky. You're a brilliant man.
You know, I was on this...
He was actually falling asleep.
Still on this guy in the back of the plane's like, hey, hon, don't forget the coffee. I have been late, you know.
Really?
Good for you.
Big time. This girl's like fucking perfect right now. I don't want to ruin that.
Maybe you're perfect right now. Maybe you don't want to ruin that. That way you can go through your entire life without ever having to really know anybody.
That's true.
My wife used to fart when she was nervous. She had all sorts of wonderful little idiosyncrasies.
What? I've never heard a fart woke myself up. I don't even know if I fart in my sleep.
She's been dead 2 years, and that's the shit I remember.
It's the little things.
Little things like that. She knew all my little peccadillos.
Peccadillos? What's that?
And then we get to choose who we let into our weird little worlds. You're not perfect, sport.
Nobody is.
She isn't perfect either. But the question is whether or not you're perfect for each other.
Hence the word remarried.
She's dead.
I mean, that way you could actually go through the rest of your life without ever really knowing anybody.
Showing the words right back at him. Having someone to talk to really helps to point out your blind spots, huh? I'm sure Sean is learning from Will as much as Will is learning from Sean. And that's a great thing.
Well, let me take you out again.
Oh, I can't. I didn't mean I can't, like, ever.
Exams? Assignments?
All right,
But then maybe some other time.
Maybe you can work on it together. I'm sure he can teach you. I don't know what that is. Looks like biology, DNA sequence or something.
I couldn't wait till tomorrow.
Whoa.
I had to sleep with someone in your class.
Oh.
Dog racing. Yo, look at the muscles on those dogs. Dang. I like those little tiny binoculars.
Maki, Ricky, Danny, Terry, Mikey, Davey, Timmy, Tommy, Joey, Robbie, Johnny, and Brian.
Almost all of them ends with Y. How much you have to memorize and practice for that.
Do you still counsel veterans?
No, I don't.
Hey, see, now they're sitting side by side. They used to sit opposite each other.
And you don't regret meeting your wife?
Why? Because the pain I feel now? I don't regret a single day I spent with her.
He really loves her.
So when did you know, like, that she was the one for you?
October 21st, 1975.
Oh, that's specific.
Did you rush the field?
No, I didn't rush the fucking field. I wasn't there.
What?
What?
But sorry, guys. I gotta see about a girl.
I gotta go see about a girl.
That's why I'm not talking right now about some girl I saw at a bar 20 years ago and how I always regretted not going over and talking to her. I don't regret the 6 years I had to give up counseling when she got sick.
6 years.
Will I ever play in the NBA? It is decidedly so.
I don't trust 8 balls.
If you're not thinking with your wiener, then you're acting directly on its behalf.
You bet.
This is Daddy's police cruiser. It's in my uncle's garage.
Oh.
Is that fucking... You're so...
Give us a gift.
Okay. No wonder she suddenly drank from the glass.
Hi, yo. Don't forget the coffee.
Oh, shit. You didn't say that.
Hey, he's telling Will's joke.
I know something actually happened to him, huh?
A joke?
Have you talked to him at all about his future?
That's a bit far.
My phone's been ringing off the hook with job offers.
What kind?
Ooh.
Well, what don't I understand?
Go, guys.
Thanks, dear.
Oh man, the sandwiches look so good.
You ever hear of Gerald Lambo?
Can you imagine if Einstein would have given that up just to get drunk with his buddies in Vienna every night? We all would have lost something.
Opportunity cost.
This boy has that gift. He just hasn't got the direction, but we can give that to him.
Is that the direction he wants though?
Hey, Timmy!
Yo,
Who's Ted Kaczynski?
Uniball.
Over 20 years to do something worthy of a field medal.
20
Maybe
years.
he doesn't want what you want. There's more to life than
That's
a
my
fucking
point.
Fields medal.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't we give him time to figure out what he wants?
We tell you have my blessing, but I think we all know that person's not going to represent you as well as I can.
That's not even Will.
Well, I don't think...
They're like, what? Only $200? That's just change. He probably needs the money to pay for the suit that he rented.
Keep your ear to the grindstone.
Obviously, Will doesn't want the job. Their confused faces. Love it. Yeah, it's true, man. You gotta ask Will what he wants, not what you think he wants.
Do you have a photographic memory?
Pretty sure he does.
He looked at a piano, and it just made sense to him. He could just play.
I couldn't paint you a picture. I can't play the piano.
But you can do my Oakham paper in under an hour.
It's his talent. A natural born gift.
I've been here for 4 years, and I've only just found you.
That's a sweet thing to say. But yeah, it's natural. A fish is good at swimming, an eagle's good at flying, a monkey's good at climbing. People are good at what they're good at.
I want you to come to California with me.
That's a big leap. Or his ear is so red.
You might find out something about me you don't like, and now I'm stuck in California. Someone doesn't really want to be with me. I can't go to California.
He's not ready to commit.
You live in this safe little world where no one challenges you and you're scared shitless to do anything else because
Don't
that
tell
won't
me
mean that
about
you
my
have to
world.
change. My father died when I was 13 and I inherited this money. You don't think every day I wake up and I wish that I could give it back? You're afraid that I won't love you back. You know what? I'm afraid too. I want to give it a shot.
I'm not honest with you.
No, what about your 12 brothers?
Hey, like, she caught him there.
That I'm a fucking orphan? No, you don't want to hear that. This isn't fucking surgery that the motherfucker stabbed me. You don't want to hear that shit.
I want to help you.
What do I got? A fucking sign on my back that says save me?
No,
you fucking bullshit me!
That's his trauma coming out. Can't open up.
I don't love you.
Dang. Broke her heart just like that. He's still on the defensive.
Most people never get to see how brilliant they can be. They don't find teachers who believe in them. They get convinced they're stupid.
What happened at the McNeil meeting?
I couldn't go. I had a date, so I sent my chief negotiator.
I just wanted you to see what was out there.
Look, maybe I don't want to spend the rest of my fucking life sitting around explaining shit to people. And I'm sorry you can't do this. I really am, because I wouldn't have to fucking sit here and watch you fumble around and fuck it up. You're right.
Oh, is he burning the paper?
This is probably a total waste of my time.
Yeah, he is.
Most days I wish I never met you. Because then I could sleep at night. I didn't have to walk around with the knowledge that there was someone like you out there.
What a thing to say.
I didn't have to watch you throw it all away.
You're trying to make Will live the dream that you had.
So why do you think I should work for the National Security Agency?
Oh, the NSA.
The question is, why shouldn't you?
It's a tough one. But I'll take a shot.
Oh, he has an answer already.
1,500 people that I never met, never had no problem with, get killed. So what did I think? I'm holding out for something better.
It's a very specific situation. That's a possibility, actually. All those things that he said could happen.
Do you have a soulmate?
He just changed the subject really quickly.
Chucky.
No, Chucky's family. He'd lie down in fucking traffic for you. Talking about someone who opens up things for you, touches your soul.
Not yet.
Shakespeare, Nietzsche, Frost, O'Connor, Kant.
That's great. They're all dead. You'll never have that kind of relationship in a world where you're always afraid to take the first step because all you see is every negative thing 10 miles down the road. You can do anything you want. You are bound by nothing. What do you want?
I didn't ask for this.
No. You were born with it, so don't cop out behind. I didn't ask for this.
That's right.
Right, and that's honorable. Sure, that's why you took that job. I mean, for the honor of it. I just have a little question here.
He didn't say but. He didn't put him down.
Why did you sneak around at night and finish other people's formulas that only 1 or 2 people in the world could do and then lie about?
Because he wants to do something bigger.
I want to be a shepherd.
Really?
A shepherd?
What? I thought we were friends. What do you mean you...
Playtime's over. Hey, at least I played a hand.
Oh, you played a hand and you lost. Some people lose a big hand like that and have the sack to ante up again.
What do you want to do?
I don't know.
You can't give me a straight answer because you don't know.
I mean, it's fine not to know.
I love you.
You take care.
He's still not ready. I mean, it's hard to open up. And sometimes it's hard for me to open up too. It's like you're afraid of getting hurt, you're afraid of commitment, you're afraid of the unknown future. But life goes on, you know? Even if you take the step or you don't take the step, life still goes on. Yeah, sometimes I don't know what my life would be like if I made different choices. But I'm here now, so...
20 years, if you're still living here, they'll fucking kill you. What the fuck are you talking about? You're sitting on a winning lottery ticket. You're too much of a pussy to cash it in.
It's one way to put it.
You know what the best part of my day is? It's for about 10 seconds from when I pull up to the curb when I get to your door. I'll knock on the door and you won't be there. No goodbye, no see you later, no nothing.
Oh, he's a true friend right there. He hopes for Will to have a better life, even if he never sees it again. That's a friend right there.
Why is he hiding? Why doesn't he trust anybody? Because the first thing that happened to him, he was abandoned by the people who were supposed to love him the most.
Oh, come on.
He pushes people away before they have a chance to leave him. It's a defense mechanism, all right?
Don't infect him with the idea that it's okay to quit, that it's okay to be a failure, because it's not okay, Sean. If you want him to feel like a failure...
Oh, you arrogant shit. You think I'm a failure. I know who I am, and I'm proud of what I do. It was a conscious choice. I didn't fuck up. He's a good kid, and I won't see you fuck him up like you're trying to fuck up me right now.
I am what I am today because I was pushed and because I learned to push myself.
You get that?
At least he knows Sean is trying to protect him.
I mean, have you had any experience with that?
Wow, that's a lot of big bruises there.
Come home hammered, looking to wail on somebody. I'd provoke him so he wouldn't go after my mother and little brother.
He used to just put a wrench, a stick, and a belt and just say choose. And I used to go with the wrench.
Why the wrench?
Just fuck him, that's why. Will has an attachment disorder, fear of abandonment.
He knows his problem, he just doesn't know how to solve it.
It's not your fault.
I know.
It's not your fault.
I know.
It's not your fault.
All right.
It's not your fault.
A shadow of a crime.
Don't fuck with me. It's not your fault. It's not your fault.
Yeah, I gotta just let it out sometimes.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, sometimes you just gotta let it out and hug someone. You know, take some time alone, just think about it. He's gonna take the job. Oh, it looks so relaxing. We just row a boat in the middle of the water.
Is that what you want? Yeah, you know, I think so.
Oh, that's a great first step.
I just want you to know, Sean, that
You're welcome, Will. Yeah, you know, I figured I'm just gonna put my money back on the table and see what kind of cards I get.
I was gonna try find another girl.
Thank you, Sean.
Thank you, Will.
Yeah, I guess they helped each other, huh?
Only if you grab my ass. Good luck, son.
No, I think he'll do just fine.
So we figured the best thing for you, kid, was a car.
They bought him a car.
It's the ugliest fucking car I ever seen in my life.
Dude, there's a hole in the back.
Come on.
But it's a car.
Happy 21, Will.
Happy 21, bro.
Sean,
Me too, Jerry.
Dang, it's like he can read minds.
Why don't you come? I'll buy you a drink.
The drinks at those things are free.
Got the winner right here, pal.
Oh.
Yes, sir. This is the one.
Do you know what the odds are against winning the lottery?
1 in a million.
About 30 million to 1.
Okay, that's lesser than I thought. Imagine just winning 12 million. Crazy. What would I do with 12 million? I'd do a lot of things. Can't think about them right now, but if I do get 12 million, I'll think about it. It's like the bird has left the nest. He's got his own car. He drives anywhere he wants. Oh, is he leaving? Maybe he's leaving for California or something. Yeah, and then Chucky gets his wish. He's gonna go knock on the door and Will has already left. Didn't say goodbye. Didn't say see you later. He just left. Will is all grown up now. And he's left to go see the world. Oh, I don't know why I'm getting the feels for this.
If the professor calls about that job, just tell him, sorry. I had to go see about a girl.
Son of a bitch. He stole my line.
Well, you stole his joke. So he didn't take the job, but he goes to California to see Skylar. So he's finally ready to commit. But will hunting. That's why the title is Good Will Hunting. I'm happy for him. At least he is ready to move on to the next level of his life. I'm sure he didn't completely overcome his demons, but he's taking the next step, which is progress. And once you take that first step, it'll be slightly easier to take the second one and the third one. And yeah, just keep going. Yeah, Robin Williams is a great therapist. When I see him smile, I want to smile too. So I've just been sitting here the past maybe 5 minutes, just letting the feelings sink in. Because I didn't expect the movie to just, I don't know. I don't really know why I cried at the time. It's a very powerful phrase. You know, when Sean said, "It's not your fault." And yeah, it's not your fault. You know, what we faced in life, the external circumstances that we couldn't control, it's not your fault. And what we should do is just make the best of what we have. To just keep moving forward step by step, day by day, because we are who we are, and you know, nothing is going to change that. So the phrase, "it's not your fault," somehow it hits deep, and I can't even explain why that is. I don't know, maybe deep down I feel like some things are my fault, even though I really can't think of what that could be right now. One other thing which Robin Williams mentioned is that what was it? Right, when he was talking to Will about
If I asked you about art, you'd probably give me the skinny on every art book ever written.
But the things you learn through books, it does not reflect real life, not 100%.
I bet you can't tell me what it smells like in the Sistine Chapel.
He can describe the Sistine Chapel, but he doesn't know how it smells like, how it feels when you look up at the ceiling. I mean, I don't know, I've never been to the Sistine Chapel before either, but I absolutely agree with what he says. There's only a limited amount of things you can learn through theory, through the books, you know, through description and all that. You really have to be there and experience the things to really understand it. And it's not something that you can even put into words. To give a really silly example, if I've eaten papaya before, but someone hasn't, and I'm trying to describe how papaya tastes like, how it smells like, how it, you know, how it feels when it just melts in your mouth, the person may get it, but he won't truly understand it until he eats a papaya and smells a papaya for himself. So in the case of getting a therapist, I think it's much more effective to have one that has at least gone through the things you've gone through before, because then a therapist will truly be able to connect with you on a different level. I believe what most people need is just to have an understanding friend who you can just talk to, you know, reflect your experiences and ideas of each other, just have a good hug and just talk. Just someone to talk to, someone to listen. I think that will really help a lot to have someone like that in your life. All in all, I'm really happy for Will. I'm really happy for Sean, because Sean learned a lot from Will and Will learned a lot from Sean at the same time. And they both took the next step. Sean decided, you know, perhaps he will also try to find love again. And Will decided that he will pursue Skylar and learn to open up. I enjoyed this movie, not like, oh, I really like this movie and stuff like that, but I enjoyed this movie through my soul, I guess. It's like a very wholesome movie, and I felt like I learned a lot. I just need to digest it and reflect on the things that they say. I feel like I may also have a little bit of the fear of commitment or the fear of abandonment that Will is experiencing here. That's why I feel kind of connected to his character. And when Sean said like it's not your fault, it really hits me on a... It really hits me somewhere, though I can't identify where. So I probably need to sit on it and just think about it. So yeah, this movie turned out to be a really wholesome surprise and I enjoyed it a lot. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.